Hi everyone, welcome to Evie's Toy House, and today we're going to make more My Little Pony Papercrafts. So I recently got this book, and just take a look. Inside are cutouts for 19 ponies. So here is the character lineup. As you can see, these are some of the most favorite characters in the series. We are going to make Princess Celestia. The first thing we're going to do is punch out our pony. There's just so many pieces, so let's go ahead and do one page at a time. The perforations are really good in this book. You don't have to use an X-Acto knife, but you should be careful just because the paper isn't super thick. It's thick paper, but it's not cardboard. So you do want to be a little bit careful when you punch it out. But I wouldn't think you need to use X-Acto knife. I haven't made a tear yet while punching it out by hand. And here we're just going to make the creases. Okay, so starting with the face, I am going to use fast grab, and hopefully it'll grab it really fast. Okay. It's a little bit tricky because there is a bend right there. Oh, I think it's working. Okay, so this is actually working pretty good. Alright, and here is the head, and as you can see, it's already starting to look pretty good. So the tacky glue method worked really well. The only part I couldn't get was down here. I just couldn't push it closer, but I think it's okay since you won't be looking at the bottom anyways. So let's build the rest of the pony. Here's the front and back right leg. So this is actually doing really good too. And here is the body. So I think the body is actually the most difficult piece to build just because we have a few curves here and the top and bottom pieces don't always fit perfectly. So I did use a little bit of tape here just to hold it together, but otherwise it just kept popping apart. But otherwise I think it's gonna hold pretty well, and the glue is doing a really good job. So still very happy with the glue. Once we have all the pieces, we're going to put it all together. Alright, and we are done. So here is Princess Celestia in 3D paper form, and she looks a lot better than Twilight did because this time I used very little tape. I still needed to use some tape for the legs to hold it up, and also back here at the back of the neck here. Other than that, I actually used the tacky glue for the rest of it, and she looks so much better. And this was a very complicated one. As you can see, the tail here has quite a bit of curve here, and also the mane. The mane here is also curved, and the mane here in the front is also curved. So this was a very interesting build. But she looks fantastic. What do you think? I love her wings, and I love that she is bigger than Twilight Sparkle here. So here's Twilight Sparkle. You can see that her wing is smaller. Celestia's wings is much bigger, and also her legs are longer. As for the face, it's about the same size, but of course she has her Celestia eyes, and her mane is just much more big and pronounced than Twilight Sparkle's. I do want to thank everyone who commented in the previous video. Some of your advice on what type of glue to use was very helpful. So do you want to see another pony? If you do, comment below and let me know. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye! welcome to Evie's Toy House, and today we're going to continue our paper craft journey. We're going to make Princess Luna. So let's take a look inside the book, and Princess Luna is over here. Oh, look at her eyes. So let's go ahead and pop her out. So when I first built Twilight Sparkle, she was actually really difficult to build because I didn't have the right kind of glue. I was using this type of washable school glue, which was not holding at all. So then I switched to tape. However, on the second pony, I took some of your recommendations. I used tacky glue, and this one worked really well. So I still have a lot of tacky glue left. Today we're going to continue to use this tacky glue for Princess Luna. Okay, so here is her face, and this time I'm going to try to actually fully connect all the pieces. In the previous two ponies, I wasn't able to connect this piece. You can't really see it, but I think it'll be better if I can actually connect the pieces together. So let's try that this time. And it is super helpful to always fold the paper first so that you get those creases, and then you can start gluing. This nose part actually comes outwards, and then this part goes inwards. These are very tricky pieces. This part is the hardest part on the face, right where the nose is. Here is Luna's head so far. She's looking really good. So now we're going to attempt to close this gap underneath. This was kind of smash her face in, so I'm not sure how it's going to look. So I'm going to use a toothpick to apply the glue because this gap is very small and I actually can't reach in there with my glue tip. So we're just going to rub it in there. Get a nice thick coat because we need to press this on there. Okay, and I'm just gonna press for a few minutes just to hopefully get that glue to set. Okay, I think it's gonna hold. All right, so far so good. Let's go ahead and make the rest of the body. Here's the belly, another difficult piece, but I think I'm getting better and better at it. So this third one should look better than Twilight and Celestia. Here is the body. Let's finish the legs. And here are the 4 legs. Now let's get the mane and tail. So here is the front mane, and it looks a little bit tricky because what we have here is actually a curve. So this is a 3-part curve. So we need to glue all 3 pieces of paper here. So we're going to put glue all over on the bottom and also on the top, and then press it in together like this. This will make a little bend in the hair. Same here, it says fold. So what you want to do is actually put glue here and then fold it in. And it's very important to use very good glue, otherwise you'll be holding this piece of paper for a long time. Let's glue here, so that means this is going to bend upwards. Let's add the mane to the head. There we So there's the front mane. Let's build the back mane. Before we attach the mane in the back, we're going to attach the body. And now we can attach the hair. Let's go ahead and attach the legs. Now we're going to work on the tail. So the tail here also has a lot of folds. We'll do this one at a time. Alrighty guys, and we are done. So here is Princess Luna in 3D papercraft form. So this is my third pony and I am getting so much better at it, and it's also taking much less time. Twilight Sparkle, which was my first one, took I think over an hour to make. And then Princess Celestia was about half an hour, a little bit more than half an hour. And so this one was about half an hour also, but as you can see, I think the quality of this build is much better. So I did use a few pieces of tape, and this is just to make sure that everything holds, but even if I didn't use the tape, the pieces would still hold. So I'm pretty happy about that. And she looks really, really good. So here is her face. She has her mane up here with her crown. She has her wings kind of flapping out here, and of course her beautiful mane. Look at that. And I love her tail too. It is so cool. So here we have Princess Luna and we have Princess Celestia. They are the same size. And of course our first pony, we have Twilight Sparkle. She's still covered with tape. Poor Twilight. Alright everyone, so what do you think? Do you like Princess Luna better, or do you like Princess Celestia? And do you want me to build more ponies? If you do, comment below which pony you'd like to see next. Alright, see you next time. Bye! Hi everyone, welcome to Evie's Toy House, and today we're doing more papercraft featuring My Little Pony. So if you've been to my channel recently, you would have seen the videos for these three beautiful 3D ponies made out of paper. And they all came from this new My Little Pony Papercraft book. So this book comes with templates for 19 characters from My Little Pony, and so far we've built 3. So we have Princess Luna, we have Princess Celestia, and we have Princess Twilight Sparkle. So naturally the next pony that we need to make is Princess Cadance, and that is also a very highly requested pony from the previous videos. However, I think it would be fun to build Shining Armor and Flurryheart at the same time. What do you think? 3 ponies in one video. Alright, we better get started. So this book is really awesome. It is in full color and everything is perforated so that it's really easy to tear out. So here is Princess Cadance. Right after her page is Shining Armor. Oh, look at him. And let's see, Flurryheart is actually the last pony. She is so cute. Let's start by popping her out. Alright, so for Cadance, we have all the pieces. Here is the head, here is the body, and also we have the legs. So let's go ahead and add the ears. And here's the horn. Now let's add the body. And the legs. For the legs, we're going to use a little bit of tape just to help it stay on. Alright, here is Cadance so far. Let's go ahead and add the mane and tail. And even though these have been getting easier and easier to build, now that I've built a few, I still would not recommend this for little kids, as in under 10 years old, just because there's a lot of details here and the pieces are very small, and so I can imagine it can get frustrating for younger kids. This is definitely something an older teen or an adult can enjoy. Here is Cadence. Let's go ahead and tuck her ears under her hair so it's not so poofy. This one looking a little bit weird because of the hair. I think we need to bring it down a little bit more. All right, everyone, and we are done. So here is Cadence. Her hair is really poofy over here, but I think you're supposed to build it this way. Cadence does have a lot of hair that comes over her shoulders, so I think this is what it's supposed to look like. She, of course, is also wearing her crown, which is right here. And she has more hair coming down the other side. Here are her wings, and back here is the tail. Now let's go ahead and build Shining Armor. There he is. And here is Shining Armor's head. We have his body, which is a little bit bigger than the female ponies. We got some legs. And of course we have the mane and tail. Now let's go ahead and put everything together. Alright everyone, here is Shining Armor. Oh, look at him. I love that his body is actually bigger than the female ponies. So you can see here, they're just a little bit bigger, a little bit broader, more masculine. Back here, he has a little tail. And here he is standing next to Princess Cadance. I think they look cute together. Alright, so the last pony we want to build today is Flurryheart. So this is going to be our first filly, and this is Princess Cadance and Shining Armor's baby. Alright, here she is. Let's go ahead and pop her out. And we're done putting all the little pieces together. So here is little Flurryheart's head. It is so much smaller and it was kind of hard to build because it's small. Here is her body. We have her mane. And here's her little stub of a tail. Oh my goodness. And we have a few more items like ears, wings, and legs. Let's go ahead and put her together. So Flurryheart is a little bit different. She is still a very little filly, so we have her in a sitting position. Alright everyone, and we are done with Flurryheart. Oh my goodness. So she is super cute. She is wearing diapers. Let's take an up close look. Her eyes are super big. She has these cute little baby cheeks. And she has these short little hooves. So as you can see, she is in a sitting position. So her bottom feet are facing forward. She has two little hooves up here and huge wings. Back here, she has a little flat tail. Alright, so here is the entire family. We have Princess Cadance here, looking really awesome with her big hair. And we have the Daddy Shining Armor. He looks super cool too. Alright everyone, so I had a lot of fun making these 3 ponies. Do you think I should make more? As of now, we have 6 ponies. We have completed all the princesses. Do you think we should move on to the other 5 of the main 6? Let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. Bye!